Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. The people are gonna be
Your
like, "What's
background
going
is so groovy. Like I
on?"
just
Is it like peace vibes, bro?
it's just so clean. I'm just gonna buy me a camera.
Listen, I've been meaning to say like, sis, we need to like get you on the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to get you. We need to upgrade. Let me upgrade you.
I'm not opposed to it, but let's talk about how much it costs. Like how like what is it like what is your cameras, you're a professional. So it's
Yes,
like
yes.
so like how like what's
But
below a professional?
but you can get a good camera that's not professional, but still does good quality video. Nonetheless, though, your camera, your on computer camera looks good. Mine is a mess. Mine is a mess. We'll talk. We
Hmm.
can talk about it. I promise you. Like, I won't lead you in the wrong direction.
Yeah, because I just then like do I get a Sony? Do I get a Nikon? Like
No,
do I
no,
get like
no. You get a Canon. That's the
oh
only
and
one.
see I was
I don't. I feel kind of disrespected because I've just been taking your pictures for at least the last 5 years, and the
yeah
fact no, and the fact that you would say Nikon or Sony before even saying Canon, I
no
feel no. I feel I feel disrespected. Like
no need.
no, mm.
I'm just asked. I was just throwing out brands, you know.
Oh,
So
and you never thought to throw out Canon first. Just
I've been blanking.
you know what? Let's start the show. Hey guys,
Hey everyone,
what is happening?
what's poppin'? What's going on?
Episode 4 is in the. I'm holding up 8 fingers. Episode 4 is in the building. You know what it is. I'm your girl Sierra T,
And I'm your girl Sherelle B.
and this is Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast.
Where we wrap the culture up in color.
Yes, ma'am. All the good things. We got a lot to talk about today.
Yes.
We have a lot to do today.
Yeah.
Um, but I think what we should do before we do any of that is let the people know what we can't wrap our head around.
Okay.
Sis, what can't you wrap your head around?
Mine is very simple. So I'm
Mhm.
kind of going through like a career thing. Just kind of figuring out what's going on, what's my next step when it comes to my professional career.
Mhm.
And I really can't wrap my head around like the anxiety you get after you go in an interview.
Oh,
I don't know if
child.
anybody else has that, but like when I say I've been checking my email, I check my email all the time, all day for
Mhm.
like I don't care if it's even like I don't know little advertisements, but I always check my email. But today,
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like I woke up like, nope, nothing yet. Okay. like every 30 minutes, I'm like, nope, okay, like and I'm like, I know it just happened yesterday. And like I also like I'm just like I have such an urge to email the young lady that I was like interviewing with, like, hey, just want to find out, am I gonna hear from you regardless? Because that's all I need to know. Like I just
True.
want to
True.
know. Like I just that's all. Like, please don't have me looking and that's and it's just like, yeah, we just gonna keep it
Y-
moving.
So they never say anything. I hate when jobs do that
Yeah.
too. Yeah, like that's
Like,
disrespectful.
and don't wait until you hire somebody to say something. Like, if I ain't make it to the second round of interviews, like, tell me now.
Right. Let me know beforehand. You know.
Right. So I can get that out of my system
Mhm.
or some T-Pain. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't wrap my head around that. Like, so I don't know if anybody else has, like, felt that anxiety. Like, before an interview is one thing, but having it after, like, I suffer from that. Like, and
That's
I guess
really
it's like,
interesting, sis.
yeah, like it's like, and I wonder because this is my first time going on an interview in a while.
Mm.
I mean, I won't tell you how long I've been on my job, but like it's been a little minute, so it's like now I'm going through this whole new thing, and I'm like, so y'all gonna email me like right after, like what's I just yeah, and I really can't wrap my head around it. So that's really it. That's it.
I
What about
understand.
you?
Mine's is also pretty simple, as you guys know. I think we talked about this, but I had jury duty
Oh
uh
yeah, how was that?
yesterday. Well, God bless America. You know, this great land that we live in called
Passion.
America. So I go up there, not even go there. So the way it works here, I don't know how it works anywhere else. Is like you
Mm,
get the paper in the mail, you gotta do all the things. But it was like you need to call if so my appointment was at 1:30, and it was like you need to call by 12 p.m. to figure out if you still need to come in. So mind you, I had been up because I had a photo shoot earlier that morning. I might as well
mhm.
take advantage of the open
Yeah,
time that I have. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I did the photo shoot at 10 a.m. and then I was just up and about around uptown. But there's no point in me driving all the way back home. So
Yeah.
at this point, it's like 12:30, and I'm going to go get something to eat. And I'm like, oh shoot, I need to call the place. So I call it. It's an automatic phone line. And I call it, and it's like put in all your information. I'm like, oh my god. And mind you, I'm driving, so I gotta pull over, pull out the paper, put in the number, everything. I call it, and it's like if you're it's like you've randomly been excused from jury duty today. You'll be good for the next 2 years. I I ain't never made a U-turn so fast in my life, bro. Like
Skirt. Like,
I ain't never made a U-turn so fast in my life. And you know how you're like, I don't think that's right. So I kept, and it was like, if you want to hear this message again, press 4. Do you know I pressed 4 like 5 times
no,
just
I
to
really
make
don't blame
sure?
you because
Because
nobody got time for that.
I don't got time for y'all running up on me talking about something, oh, you going to jail because you ain't go to jury duty. No, y'all said that I was cool. So I didn't have to go to jury duty. And I don't want to say I'm sad, but I was kind of looking forward to the experience to have that experience of like, what is this like? Because I had never been. This was my first time ever getting jury duty.
Yeah,
So I was just kind of like wondering like what it was going to be like. But I guess it won't be this year or the next. So
I've
have you
never
ever had
been.
jury? Have you ever had it either?
And I'll be like, I really be like, am I actually like a registered voter? Because I'm just trying to figure out like why I haven't been called to jury duty. I've been voting since I was 18 years old, and I'm just like
Right.
trying to figure this out. Like, so, but my thing with jury duty is like, I don't want to, if I want to be in jury duty, I want to be on jury duty. Like, I want to be on one of these big old cases. I want to be on Dateline. Like, let me tell y'all what happened. Like, now that the case is over,
No. Because I think
I
about that. What was I think it's the OJ? Was it the OJ Simpson case where them people was on jury duty for like months or something like that?
I'm fine with that. I don't gotta go to work. All I gotta do is sit there and listen to them talk about how this man killed his wife or whatever. This woman killed her kid, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
you, but you like you kind of like the law and things like that, so that kind of makes
dude.
sense.
You know what? When I really think about it, it's probably a reason why I haven't been called to jury duty. It's probably, and y'all know why. Y'all know why. Y'all know
Also,
why.
did you know you get paid for it? I didn't know.
There's a reason why I haven't been called to jury duty.
Yeah, you
Like,
get paid
cause
for
I,
yeah, you get paid for it.
my facial expression, I'd be like, "Ooh, he lying. He is lying." Like,
So you just think that the county is looking at you and everything you do on social media is like we shouldn't call her in.
yeah,
Wow,
especially when I tweet that I should go to law school because I'm tired of these bum ass lawyers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm weak.
I say things like that, and then I wonder, like, why haven't I been called to jury duty?
I'm weak. I'm weak. You're hilarious. You're hilarious. All right, guys. So we are starting it's kind of like a new segment. We just wanted to try something fun. Unfortunately, we're in two different locations, so I won't be participating, but next week I'm in there. Don't you worry.
Yes.
So the name of this segment is called Put Your Lips on This.
Put your lips on this.
So you want me to explain it, sis, or you want to explain it since it's
you can explain it. You can explain it.
okay? So Sherelle, don't be telling y'all nothing, but she is a licensed bartender. Yes. Oh, ain't no gasp.
Oh,
Sherelle is a
what y'all knew?
licensed bartender and she is amazing at making the drinks and getting the girls loosey goosey. Oh, you see what I did?
Hey, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I see what you did
Oh, you
there.
see what I did there? Nonetheless,
Yes.
so Sis is creating a drink for us every week. We'll post it. If you follow us on social media, then you've already seen that we've already posted it with the ingredients so that you guys can get buzzed with us and put your lips on this. So I'm going to let Sis, describe the drink, all the good things that she do. Sis, take it away.
Yes. So this week's drink is called a Loosey Goosey. It is 1 part gin. I actually use Hendrix. And then 2 parts or 2 shots of vodka. I actually use Grey Goose. Then you take, depends on how blue you want it. Some people you might use 2 shots of blue curacao, which is a liqueur. I use like 1 shot, honestly. And then you top it off with some orange juice. So that's how you get this green color, and then put some Sprite in it. So good. And then I actually put some, what are those what are the little cherries in there?
Maraschino?
Yes, I put 2 of those in there. And that is a Loosey Goosey. It's been tried, tested, and true. Sierra will tell you I made it for them last weekend.
Good and drunk. Okay. Delicious. So we hope that you guys have got the ingredients, drinking with us. We're very excited about this. We kind of came up with it out the blue, but I was like, sis, you should do this. Make these drinks. And make sure y'all follow her on TikTok because she's putting her drinks on TikTok as well. Isn't that right, sis?
Yes, I'm getting it together. I am getting that together.
I'm very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. Good job.
Get that together.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. Well, with that being said, it is time to get into the coonery and buffoonery. We have a lot going on today. I just deleted the banner. I'm so mad. Let me type it in again. We're going to start off with World War III.
Literally.
That's right. Russia versus Ukraine. I do not necessarily understand this. I don't understand it.
I don't fully understand it either. All I know is that Russia is invading Ukraine. All I know is that Putin is bagging the map, and for some reason they are invading Ukraine. And just like America, our nosy selves, we're involved. I don't know why. I never know why. So yeah, that's what's happening. So we literally could be in the midst of a 3rd world war. So on top of a pandemic, on top of inflation, on top of gas prices going up, on top of, the temperature changing, now we got a world war on our hands. It's really ghetto. The interesting thing about this is, of course, your former orange peel, Donald Trump. Of course, they asked him about what he thinks about this. And he said he called Russia's recognition of 2 breakaway territories in eastern Ukraine a genius move ahead of its military invasion. He was asked about it in an interview on the Clay Travis and Buck Sexton show. It's a very long name for a show. And he said that Putin's recognition of the Donetsk and Luhansk People Republic in eastern Ukraine on Monday was smart and pretty savvy. And
oh my God. Of course he would say that. Putin is his homeboy.
Remember the year that we're in, people. Remember the year that we are in. We are in the year of 2022, meaning the primaries are starting to happen. They're already talking about Donald Trump is a front runner for election in 2024. So it is very, I don't trust it. The timing is almost perfect that all of a sudden Putin is starting this world war because he was bored. And now you're talking to Donald Trump. And it just absolutely makes no sense whatsoever.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just we're focusing on Donald Trump when we should be focusing on what our current president is talking about. President Biden, he did call the troop movement the beginning of a Russian invasion of Ukraine and slapped Moscow with multiple sanctions earlier this week. He said, if Russia goes further with this invasion, we stand prepared to go further as with sanctions.
So that means that they're going to be sending people out, sending troops out. Oh my God.
Yeah. So
So I followed on TikTok this like news report thing called Good Morning Bad News. And they were saying how like this is kind of like a Russian tactic for like basically they gaslight the country that they want to invade, and they accuse the country of some whatever, and they invade the country. Like it's a process that they are known to do when they want to go to war and invade
yeah.
other countries, which is insane. So this isn't anything new for Russia to be doing. I just
can't believe that we're actually about to deal with this. Like, there's too many other things going on. Like, why? That's my whole thing. Like, honestly.
I don't know. So I never really understand like the takeover and invading Ukraine. Like, if that happens, then does Ukraine become a part of Russia? Like that would be.
I don't know. We might have to go back to soul studies on that.
I was never good at that. Never good at that subject.
See, and I
Never.
was, but like, you know who's really good at that? Simone. Like
Simone
Simone
is
was
good at
all
that. Yeah.
about like the American Revolution and all that stuff like that. She's a history nerd when it comes to stuff like that. I'm more of a Black history nerd.
Okay, we should invite her to talk about this then, because I have no idea.
Yeah,
I am
like,
absolutely not the person for this kind of a
yeah.
topic. So, but yes, be on the lookout if you are in the military. Well, if you're in the military, then you know.
I feel so bad. There is a girl that I follow on Twitter. We're Twitter friends, and I believe her boyfriend is in the service. And she was like, not so and so having to move to Germany. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just when you thought things were kind of calm, you got your boo back, and then all of a sudden, because I'm telling you right now, I still blame Trump for everything. Because I find the timing is just
it's sketchy. We literally just got out of Afghanistan earlier last year, right?
And I don't even know why, like if this were to happen, obviously this would be on Biden. Like, and I feel like Trump somehow would be like, yeah, I suggested this. This was me. Like, this is not a good thing, my guy.
Right. And you're also not the president right now.
Like,
he gets on my nerves.
So
okay. Moving forward, this is interesting. Florida Don't Say Gay bill. This was a bill that was introduced in Florida, basically telling parents that they needed to out their students. Hold on, let me pull up the article for you guys.
That is horrible. Like,
here we go. A new amendment to Florida's so-called Don't Say Gay bill would explicitly require schools to inform parents of their child's sexual orientation and put a deadline on how soon they must tell the family. The amendment filed by bill sponsor Representative Joe Harding, Republican, on February 18th, changes the bill to instead not only require disclosure, but requires schools to tell parents within 6 weeks of learning the student is any sexual orientation other than straight. The bill was originally proposed on January 11th. Its first committee vote passed on January 20th, though there was a heated debate between supporters and opponents among the lawmakers gathered for the hearing. Here's some more. In the originally filed version, the bill already requires schools inform families of their child's LGBTQ status should the student inform a teacher, counselor, or other school personnel. However, it left an option. Yeah. However, it left an option for exemption from disclosure or outing, as it's known, for cases where there was a suspicion of the information leading to abuse, neglect, or abandonment. So, update for today, the amendment to force schools to out their students' sexual orientation to parents within 6 weeks was withdrawn by bill sponsor Representative Joe Harding. But the fact that it was even put in the first place.
that's my whole thing. It's like, why the so basically this bill is like was trying to get, LGBTQ kids beat up. I mean, because that's basically what y'all are saying. Like, it's, I mean, because like, why? Like, who are you to tell a kid who is dealing with, their identity and trying to figure out what it is, who they are as a person, that they need to go home off school grounds? This has got nothing to do with school, to go home. You know what? You were wearing pink yesterday, so we actually think that you're gay, and we're going to tell your parents, and you need to tell them if you are gay.
That's crazy.
And my thing will be like, or what?
My thing is like, think about all the children who are like hiding their sexuality because their parents are like super religious or very homophobic or whatever.
Right.
And then imagine their parents getting a call saying that your son or your daughter is gay. Who knows what kind of like,
right.
That could also break up families as well. Like it is very much a tactic of outing. That's outing someone.
Because parents definitely have been guilty of kicking their, their gay, their gay kids out of the house, like, at any type of age. So now now you want a homeless teenager on your hands. And then what do you get what I mean? So then they come to school like, hey, my mom kicked me out because y'all stupid asses made me tell my parents that I'm gay. Like, are you going to provide shelter for me?
Right.
Because there's a loophole here in this amendment. Like, okay, so you want them to tell, are we providing a safe environment for that kid to live?
Right. And child, who want to be homeless in 100-degree weather?
I mean, I'm really, Florida just, when is the Florida re-election for governor? When is that happening? Because this guy gotta go. I feel like, is it me, or do you feel like he's been governor forever? Is it
What's
just
his
me?
name? What's his name again?
DeSantis.
Yes. It does feel like he's been governor for a long time. They can keep getting reelected though. Right? Governors can keep getting
2 terms.
Damn, that's a long 2 terms.
2 terms. So it's like, I mean, we still have Cooper.
Yes.
Yes. I don't understand. I don't know if he's done his 2 terms. I don't know if this is his I think this is his 2nd term. And if it is, please. Like, please get this dude out of here. Like,
I don't have faith in Florida though. Once he's gone, they're gonna put in another ignorant person to do all their bidding for them. So I have no faith in Florida. It's just way too much of a red state.
Oh, this is his 1st term because he was put into office in 2019. So yeah, that's when because he beat Andrew Gillum. Yeah.
I still can't get over that whole thing about Andrew Gillum and whatever that was. That was
that was very weird too.
And it was very weird. Like,
it was like, huh? What? Why?
He's into what, allegedly?
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
right.
I mean, I don't put nothing past nobody no more. But it's just like, why did we? Okay, whatever.
Absolutely,
whatever.
Well, speaking of mayors, your hometown.
Oh.
Who?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh man. Oh no.
We doing that.
Oh man. Okay.
I'm from Long Island. Thank you very much.
You are, but you are from the state of New York. So
Man.
The New York City mayor is to bar people from sleeping on the subway. I was gonna put trains, but I didn't.
Oof.
Please go into detail about this.
Okay, so the new mayor, his name is Eric Adams. He's kind of been ruffling some feathers that people don't really like. They're kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
meh. And if you are from New York, or even if you've been to New York City, you know that the subway, unfortunately, is a safe place for homeless. Like,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So for the mayor to say like, hey, we don't want them sleeping on the subway, it's kind of wrong. Yeah, so he said in a press conference that the system is not made to be housing, it's made to be transportation, and we have to return back to that basic philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
This key component, a key thing in the plan will direct the NYPD to
Oh.
enforce rules against people sleeping across multiple seats, exhibiting aggressive behavior, and creating an unsanitary environment. And it's actually, so of course, this is also in partnership with, Metro, the MTA, the
Mm-hmm.
Metropolitan Transportation Authority. It will require all passengers to leave the train and station at the end of each subway line, and prohibits using the subway for a purpose other than transportation.
If the train's not going nowhere, hear me out. Hear me out.
Right.
If the train is docked for the night,
Mm-hmm.
why not let people sleep on it?
Yeah.
There is, and this is across the nation, there is an increase of people being homeless and not, nowhere to stay. And these cities and states are not doing anything in terms of homeless. Homeless shelters can only hold but so many. There are only but so many in a city.
Right.
And if you want to prevent people sleeping on the streets, why not utilize the sources that you already have? This
Yeah.
reminds me of, have you ever heard of, and I just looked it up, it's called hostile architecture.
Mm-mm.
So I'm gonna read you. This is a definition off of Wikipedia. Hostile architecture is an urban design strategy that uses elements of the built environment to purposefully guide or restrict behavior. It often targets people who use or rely on public spaces more than others, such as youth, poor people, and homeless people, by restricting the physical behaviors they can engage in. So think about like this. There's this one I saw this a while ago, an underpass in a city that they put spikes up there on the underpass. You seen that? So let me see if I can show y'all.
I think there's like that's in DC. That's actually in DC.
Yeah. That's crazy to me. Like,
it just makes some sense, and it's interesting. So like the lieutenant governor of New York, she announced that like new investments to address homelessness and mental health in the state, including a $27.5 million for psychiatric beds statewide, and $12 million for 500 additional supporting housing beds. Like, homelessness is not equal mental health thing. Homelessness does not equal psychiatric issues.
Right.
Homelessness it just means that people do not have the means to put a decent roof over their head. Every homeless person does not have a mental health issue.
Right.
I don't
like it. I don't like it. But I mean, you think about the homelessness situation here in Tent City and how they I don't even want to get into that whole mess. Because they didn't even, they put them into a hotel for a little bit, but then what?
Right. Off of Woodlawn, when that hotel is gone and now there's apartments. I don't know if y'all been down Woodlawn lately, but it's changing.
I haven't.
Yeah.
But
a lot of beautiful apartments.
Y'all don't want these people sleeping in tents off the side of the highway because you're embarrassed. But you are not embarrassed that you don't have anywhere to put them. But you're going to make them move anyway. That's insane to me. That's insane to me.
Moving them because All-Star Weekend is coming. Like, who cares?
You think them people who came in ain't never seen homelessness before? Especially if they come from like LA or New York. Yeah, okay.
And let's not act like they was going down North Tryon Street anyway. Like, I mean,
I don't want to be going down North Tryon Street.
I mean, okay, like let's be very honest here.
I go there for Tyson.
Like, I feel like with Tyson's, because I know a lot of people, like, there are a lot of Black-owned beauty supply stores in the city. There's actually one right up the street from me that is actually really nice. The reason that Tyson's continues to grow to this capacity is one, because you can return stuff.
Can you? That's the main. You sure can.
You can return unused hair. Okay, like you can return. I mean, no, they're not gonna let you return combs and things like that, but like you can return stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, and get your money back. It's not an exchange only. So like, and I understand, you know, with the smaller beauty supply stores, it's like, you know, anytime I don't go into Tyson's, that I go into, I'm like, what's your return policy? They be like, oh, exchange only. I'll be like,
yeah. But you know, I can't really fault them for that. And I also know that, like, this was a couple years ago when I heard this story, but like some of the Black-owned companies who were trying to like smaller Black-owned businesses or hair stores, they were trying to get hair, like that the Asian distributors wouldn't sell to them, or would be like, oh, we don't have it, but give it to their other Asian like distributors. And it was like,
I feel like we talked about that.
Did we?
I feel like we did. That sounds very familiar.
Yeah, I mean, I really wish that there was a big entity like that here in Charlotte. I know there's one in like Atlanta and like I think there's one in Memphis and like DC. I would love to. I would love to support a very big, mega, super big Black-owned hair beauty supply store. But also, I think Tyson has like regular, normal hours, because the one closest to me, it's hit or miss. They ain't even got no hours on the door.
Damn.
It's like, what's your hours? Whenever we feel like it. Oh, okay.
You know, sometimes we come in, sometimes we don't.
Right. So, I mean, it really sucks. But yeah, we did get all off topic. But
that's all right. That's okay.
Okay. Say no to hostile architecture. Up next, this is something that's going on today. All the girls are trying to figure out what's the deal. And this is insane. So, if you don't know, Jason Lee. Jason Lee is stop.
Child. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is out freaking outrageous, but keep going. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You got me laughing, damn you. So
I'm sorry.
Jason Lee is the CEO or owner of Hollywood Unlocked, right? His organization, whatever you want to call it, has claimed that Queen Elizabeth is dead, honey. Mind you, no other sources have reported this. Not the what's it called? I thought I called it the White House. What's it called? Big Ben and them. None of
Big Ben and them.
I'm so sorry to the British listeners. I can't think of it right now. Y'all don't really like her like that anyway. Stop lying. Anyway, Big Ben and them, TMZ, the Associated Press, and nobody else has reported it. So people are like, Jason, what is going on? So my homie doubled down and he said on his Instagram, regarding the Queen Elizabeth story, 1, I've never lied. 2,
girl,
I've never been wrong. 3, I trust my sources. 4, I have yet to see an official statement from the palace saying otherwise. And 5, I'll be at the Donda concert tonight with Ye, whatever. So my man has doubled down on the fact that he believes that he is right and that Queen Elizabeth is dead. And I'm going to just check right quick to see if there's an update, if sis is good and dead yet. And still
B&O has definitely said that she is very much alive. Like, yes, we said, oh my gosh.
Listen, he said like
she tested positive for COVID. Like, that doesn't mean that she's dead. Yo, I don't. Okay. And first of all, for Jason Lee to be like, he's never lied, for him to be like, he's never wrong. Like, ma'am, we understand that you and Kanye have this new friendship. You know what I'm saying? So you just want to be like, but this is not the way to go about it. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, I'm interested to see what'll come up. Maybe, I don't even know what to say. I mean, I feel like the palace, my bad, whatever. Big Ben and them. I feel like they need to make a statement, be like, yeah, she's still alive or whatever, because I mean, it is a trending topic right now. Is it trending topic like, is she dead? The queen is dead?
And let me tell you this, if it does come out that she did die, Jason Lee is going to be insufferable.
Oh my God. He's already insufferable.
I didn't even know that Hollywood Unlocked was like still a thing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I really had no idea. I was like, Hollywood Unlocked, like Jason Lee? Like, huh.
Yeah, it's still a thing. It is very much still a thing. So
I don't understand.
I mean, if he does, it'll be like that. Remember when TMZ reported that Michael Jackson was dead? They reported it first, and people were like, "I don't think that's true." And sure enough, they was right, and he was dead.
Yeah,
so
very much right.
I don't know.
But that's TMZ.
But I think, at that time, TMZ was like, they weren't where they are now. So it's kind of like, ooh, like TMZ. Not like now you feel comfortable like saying like if TMZ announces that someone's passed away, you know for a fact that the sources are. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, crazy. But TMZ wasn't that girl at the time. So that's when they reported, it was like, oh, I don't think that's right. Right.
Wow.
So yeah, that's a thing. Up next we have some good news. All 3 defendants in the Ahmaud Arbery case have been charged with federal hate crimes. Yes. So I have a clip here from the guy saying things. I'm going to play it.
Today, a jury of the defendants' peers unanimously found beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendants acted because Mr. Arbery was black. The defendants' actions and the racism that fueled them have inflicted enduring trauma on Mr. Arbery's family, his friends, his community, and communities across the country. My heart goes out to his parents, Ms. Wanda Cooper-Jones and Mr. Marcus Arbery Sr., for the unimaginable loss they have endured. Upon its founding, after the Civil War during Reconstruction, the Justice Department was tasked with bringing to justice those who used terror and violence to prevent Black Americans from exercising their civil rights. The white supremacists who carried out those acts assumed that they could operate outside the bounds of the law. Modern federal hate crime laws have enhanced the Justice Department's authority to prosecute violent acts motivated by bias.
So yeah, that's
the Attorney General.
Yeah, Merrick Garland. What a name. Yes. How you feeling, sis? How you feel about that?
I love it. This is a rare form of complete justice for his family. Like, I mean, the better justice would that he would still be here, but to have all 3 of them sentenced to very lengthy, and then to add federal hate crime. I mean, because it's just like there's no way to go about it other than you literally chased this man down while he was jogging. He didn't do anything to y'all. Y'all are not police officers. He didn't commit a crime. You were just in your house and said, hey, let's go, black man hunting today. And Ahmaud Arbery just happens to be that guy. So, I mean, I don't know of any juror. Like, honestly, see, that's why I can't be on jury duty. Because I don't know of any juror that would be like, well, he was in that, that house looking at wood. Like, and
right.
What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with them?
Right.
And then the one that even taped it, you could have been like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad the family got justice for this. I mean, and like you said, it's a rarity, but I wish it wasn't a rarity.
Yeah.
Like it's 2022. And for us to be using that word rarity in relation to this is so sad. And it's disgusting that we would even use it to this, but I want to be green and say like, oh yeah, I'm hoping that this will be the first of many occasions where the system does what it's supposed to do. Um, Maybe a lot of more white people read white fragility over the beginning of the pandemic and kind of understand now. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm very, very happy for the family. Like you said, the real happiness would be Ahmaud would still be here, you know, being able to go for a jog today. But congrats to the family for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. Up next, we talked about this 2 weeks ago, I think. The NFL. Oh my God, who wrote this? Me. The NFL. No, you're not about to roast me. I'm editing it right now. The NFL hires. There we go. The NFL hires Loretta Lynch to defend against Brian Flores.
Man.
Loretta Lynch be all over the place. Like first she was trying to be what was she trying to do? After she got what's the name out the paint? Wasn't that her?
No.
Oh, I'm
wait.
thinking of somebody else. New York Attorney General was that? Is that her?
No, completely different person. No.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Loretta Lynch worked, in the White House and things like that. So it's just like, this situation is like, I'm not blaming Loretta for taking on this case because at the end of the day, she is a lawyer. Right. This is more so, of course, is on the NFL. It's like, oh, we want to show y'all that we actually really love Black people. So we're going to hire a Black woman attorney. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know.
But you hired a Black woman to go against a Black man. In a discriminatory case. So do you really love Black people or is this just another show?
Listen, it is just another show. It's just a continuation of the Super Bowl, who was just black, blackity black. So, I mean, just saying. I mean,
you're not lying.
Y'all looking real guilty. Y'all could just give that man a job. And here's my thing with the whole situation with Brian Flores is like, the villain here is Bill Belichick. Yeah. Like, why is he, you know what I'm saying? Like, retire, old man. If you can't even see who you texting, retire. How you can't see plays if you can't even see who you texting? Retire.
Right.
Let it go. But he's going to go on to win more Super Bowls or, train new Tom Brady's and things like that versus Brian Flores. Now got to fight for his, job, let alone who knows if he's going to get another job in the NFL. I highly doubt it now. Right. It's like, oh, you suing us too? Like, yeah, right. Why would we hire you? Why would we hire you?
Right.
No.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I think it's done for his NFL career. If Colin Kaepernick is an example, I think it's over for him in that sense.
Flores, I didn't know that he was Black and Hispanic as well.
Oh yeah, Flores.
I ain't put two and two together.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know what kind of Latino he is, but yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, this is just not good. So I guess we'll keep y'all posted with this because it's just looking real.
Sucks. It sucks.
It's looking real shady. So who knows?
Absolutely.
Who knows?
Up next, I got some book news.
Nerd.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. I hear it on the regular. It is what it is. Britney Spears has signed a record-breaking book deal for a memoir tell-all.
Now that's a book I will get.
Listen, literally cannot wait. I hope they are writing it now.
I need it.
Here we go. Let's see where I'm trying to find where I can start. According to Variety, the book will feature Spears' accounts of her chart-topping music career, her private life, and her fractured relationship with her family, and is set to earn her $15 million in the process after
Yeah.
months of bidding wars between publishers desperate to collaborate with her on it.
Oh, I believe it.
The deal is one of the biggest of all time behind the Obamas. The Obamas reportedly netted $60 million from a deal with, from Penguin Random House for the rights to their individual memoirs in 2017.
Wow.
Yes. I cannot wait for Britney to tell her story.
Girl.
From her mouth, because
I can't wait.
Her sister released a book, and every time I'm in the store, every time I'm in like some bookstore or I'm like in Target, there's always another book. Someone puts another book in front of her book because they're just not.
I mean, because like nobody cares.
Not the entire world now rocking with Jamie Lynn Spears. That's so funny to me.
Girl.
So Britney is about to spill the tea.
It's Britney, bitch, not Jamie. Like, no. Just saying.
You're not wrong.
Just saying, like,
you're not wrong. Anyway, I can't wait for pre-orders because I'm getting mine. Do you hear me? Listen, I'm like, listen, y'all. I know my book club is about black shit, but we reading this white woman's book because
I mean,
I need to talk about it.
And I'm gonna be listening to the Audible like, what?
I can't wait. I literally can't wait.
Like, I'm more of a documentary type of girl, and I feel like that's coming next. Like, it's gonna be a book documentary. So the documentary come out. Friday night
doing that interview with Oprah whenever that happens.
I just feel like this is no shade to Oprah, okay? Because we all love Oprah. We love Oprah, right? I just feel like with this type of situation, it's giving Andy Cohen, Anderson Cooper. Like, can we get the Messies? Because I feel like the Messies.
Andy Cohen?
Yeah. I feel like the Messies. Okay, maybe not Andy Cohen. I dragged it. But like Anderson Cooper, like, can we get some of the Messies? Or like, can we get the Don Lemons of the world? Because Don Lemon be like, okay.
Yeah, I would love to see Don Lemon do it.
Yes. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
I feel like Don Lemon would be like, okay, I know I have this script, but you already know the vibes.
Yes.
So I'm gonna ask you the questions that the people want to hear. Okay, I know the answers to these questions. So like, okay, I need somebody who's gonna piss off the floor director. I need the person that's gonna piss off the producer in the back. Like, that's not what we discussed. That's not what we discussed. Like, that's what I need.
I would love it. Let's get Don Lemon on the phone. Come on, Don Lemon.
I don't feel like Don Lemon gets the respect that he needs, but that's another conversation for another day. Like,
listen, Don Lemon has had a wonderful character arc because the blacks really did not like him back in the day.
They still don't.
Well, they like him a little bit more. They like him a little bit more than they used to because my man was hated. Okay,
he was
hated. People was calling him Don Lemon, like all kinds of foolishness.
Yeah, I just feel like there's so many other amazing people out there that can interview Britney Spears other than Oprah, like us, Scotty Beam, Sylvia Obel, Gia Peppers.
Yeah.
just a few names, That's all I'm saying.
Oprah probably already got the contract signed, so it is what it is. So yeah. All right, we got some kind of lighter stuff here. Last week we told y'all to watch this show on Netflix, The Tinder Swindler. Well, y'all, the Tinder Swindler gets an agent. Okay, my man has things to say. Okay, Simon LeVive really about to get to the bag for real if he ain't have it before, because he's going to take this 15 minutes of fame and run with it. Why are you making that face?
Because I just think that this man is a genius. Like, and I'm not mad at him at all for the way that he's moving. It's like, okay. Let me tell my side of the story. Because
oh my God.
He didn't go to jail. He didn't have to pay any of them women his money back.
Which is crazy to me.
Is it really?
Like, they still gotta pay or all of that stuff.
But they voluntarily gave it to him. Damn. No one told them to do it. You could have easily hung up the phone and be like, out of here. Like, ain't nobody taking out no damn American Express loan for your ass.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
They did it voluntarily, and the only one that was smart enough was the actual the third girl.
Mm-hmm.
So if he actually gets a dating show, hey, if you can have 90 Day Fiance, if you can have Mama June Gets a Boo, if you can have all these other shows, you can have The Bachelor, Flavor Flav, Ray J. I don't see why Simon can get him.
I don't want to see a Simon dating show. I don't want to see that. I don't think...
I'm gonna be honest. I might tune in because I'm gonna be like, so y'all are really that stupid. Y'all are actually gonna go on this show.
What a scammer. He's a scammer.
Hey, listen, JT from the City Girls went to jail as a scammer, and she got a whole man now. So I mean,
I guess scammers need love too.
Yeah, I mean, is it the best choice for JT? I mean, I don't know, but that's her business. So,
all right. Next topic. Sherri Shepherd is to take over Wendy Williams.
Yes.
Well, what I believe is they're canceling the Wendy Williams show and is now going to be the Sherri Shepherd show.
Yeah. Basically, I mean, I know this is like literally we're experiencing the end of an era. Do you know how long Wendy Williams has been on TV, radio?
How long has it been?
It's been like, so she started with her career on New York radio, WBLS, on my New Yorkers. Like, we weren't supposed to be listening to Wendy Williams when we were younger, but
I used to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, she's been on the air since 2008. So it's been a very, 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 very long time. But I mean, your health comes first. So, and I love this for Sherri Shepherd. Sherri Shepherd has been, she's been on The View, she's been everywhere. So for her to be able, for her to have that seat on the Wendy Williams show and still keep it going without Wendy Williams being there, that's amazing. I think she does deserve this time to shine. So
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited for her. Yeah. I'm really excited for her.
I can't wait to see what it's gonna be like. I think it's time for a new queen. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
She's had her couple of chances. Was she on The View?
Yes.
She was on The View. So yeah.
Yep.
I love that for her. Go ahead, Sherri.
Yeah.
Do your thing. Do your thug dizzle.
Yeah. I think that's awesome.
I forgot to put this up here, but this lady about the Georgia lady. You want to talk about that still?
Like we said, the primaries are happening and we need y'all to pay attention. We're different season, same stuff is going on. We're going to continue to talk about the importance of voting because of things that are happening right here in some of these core states. So we already talked about Florida. We got to get Governor DeSantis out of here. Mm-hmm. Georgia, we got to get Governor Kemp out of here. We got to get them all out. Oh, and of course Texas, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. Oh but yeah, so Georgia primary, we do have a woman candidate for governor who is trying to go against Governor Kemp, who's also a shady Republican. So yeah, this is one of her campaign videos that was done not in 4K.
I believe in everything you do, Jesus, guns, and babies. But we have America because our founding fathers wanted to worship Jesus freely. We have a country that was established on that principle. He promised constitutional carry. We don't have it. But I said I would sign an executive order the first day that I'm in office if it doesn't happen this session. I'm going to close every abortion clinic around Atlanta because they're circling Atlanta, and I don't care if they like it or not. It's murder.
I'm sorry. Sis is out of her damn mind.
Jesus, guns, and babies. Jesus because he founded America. Can we talk about that?
Dang, son.
Jesus. My good Lord and Savior, Jesus.
He was down here on July 4th.
Founded America.
Jesus signed the deck. Was that Jesus who signed? Let me pull
Let
up
me
the
tell you.
declaration.
So Jesus was in that boat with Christopher Columbus. He was over there with the Native Americans.
Not Jesus the gentrifier.
Jesus founded America.
Sis said, I'm canceling all the abortion clinics because they circle Atlanta. And I don't
In
care.
Atlanta.
She said, I don't care because it's murder.
Let me tell you something, our Georgia listeners, okay? Just listen. I don't know your viewpoints, but
I
don't really know what's going on with these candidates and their campaigns. I don't know if you saw there's a gentleman in Louisiana, I believe it was Louisiana, smoking a blunt. They getting real rowdy out here. They getting real rowdy out here.
I can't.
Jesus founded America. So that's what her campaign is on. She literally has a bus going around guns, Jesus, guns, and babies. But y'all do what y'all want, Georgia. Y'all do what y'all want.
I'm weak. I
don't even think she has a chance. I don't think she has a chance.
No.
But it's like, girl.
Like, she going really hard with it. That babies thing, that's the one that's going. That's the one that's going. If she get it, that's gonna be the one that got her for sure.
She said, "I'm canceling all of the abortion clinics in Atlanta because no,
it's murder." Okay, guys, I want to share something. These last two things are on a lighter note. Nonetheless,
very lighter note.
Steve Harvey showed up for Paper Magazine. And I'm a fan. Do you know what I'm saying? I think homie looks good. I think he looks great. Look at these photos, man. My man is dressed. The stylist really came to do what needed to be done. I like this look right here.
Especially, yeah. I just noticed the dog. The
dog picture of what's the name? Richard Pryor in the back. That's a nice look.
I would be the one to notice the dog. But
this here.
I didn't like this look. I didn't like this one.
I think it looks okay. I like it a lot. But this last look, this one right here.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes.
That is the one.
This is what we pay for. This is what we come to see right here.
He looks good.
He looks
amazing.
I be disagreeing with a lot of his politics, whatever, but my man's be dressing though.
He looks good.
He
looks real good.
Yeah, so shout out to you, Steve. You look good, man.
Very good.
I can't even hate on you. I can't hate on you at all. Yep. Okay, so last thing. This is a random video. I think I'm going to have to mute it because it might have copyrighted sound on it. But y'all need to just read what is on the video because...
Yes.
So prepare your eyeballs and let's read it together. I'm going to mute this sound. Here we go. I wanted to surprise my fiance by turning our garage into his dream gym. Sis is working very hard. Go off, sis. I hung water boxing bags better for his joints. Okay, yes. And found artwork made by a boxer. This is so sweet. This is really, really nice.
Very nice.
I found this at Home Goods and removed the hardware to hang boxing gloves. Again, very thoughtful, super sweet. He absolutely loved it. He left me right before our wedding and then got married a few months later. Ceremony was held in this home I created for us. I am still proud of what I created and the love I poured into it. And I never would have found my passion for design or started my design business if I hadn't gotten engaged and built our dream home. My pain found a purpose, and I'm eternally grateful. First of all, when I saw this, I was like, oh wow, that took a plot twist that I was not expecting
at all.
So he lives in that house now with the new wife, with the gym.
Whew.
Listen, y'all would have to call me Lisa Left Eye Lopez because I'm burning it to the ground. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Burning it down, Ruby D. Burn it down, like. If I don't burn it down, I'm at least like, oh, you're getting let me just take all this. I'm taking everything is coming with me. Like,
burn it to the ground.
That's a thing that a lot of and I'm not even going to say women here, just people in general. When stuff like this happens, because I hate to say that it's that it is actually common. Like stuff like that does happen.
Yeah.
So it's like I hate the fact that that people will look at it from like, you know what, even though I'm hurt, I did find it. Like, nah. No, absolutely not.
The one time where I think it's okay for you to choose violence. I think it's okay.
Absolutely. Like choose it and choose it wisely, because all that work that she put in, all that money for you to leave me, and then actually it's giving Tyler Perry Diary Mad Black Woman vibes. And I just needed Kimberly Elise to pop up at any moment. Like, no. What she say in the movie? She said, "You trying to keep me from our money?"
Right.
No.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Absolutely not. I mean, I want to know, like, how would y'all go about that? Like, if your fiance, significant other was like, yeah, you gotta go because I met this other chick, we fell in love, and now, like, how would you go about that? Like, are you
in the house, you know what? With the garage with the boxing gym that you spent all your time? I would be stabbing up all them gym bags. None of that. That stuff is going with me. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is my gym stuff now.
Like, how do y'all feel? Like, I'm talking like post therapy. I mean, pre-therapy. Like, how are y'all dealing with this? Pre-therapy. How are y'all dealing with this? Because, and I feel bad if you actually went through therapy and then happened. It's like all that hard work you did.
She probably did go to therapy because she shared it on, if it wasn't for my pain, I would have found my passion. Fair enough. But still.
Nah. No.
Oh my God, I'm weak.
Ridiculous.
Weak. Well,
absolutely ridiculous.
That's it for this week's show, you guys.
That was a good show. Like, it's been kind of light. It was light.
I like it. And it's kind of fast. We only had an hour and 3 minutes. We ain't had a show this short in a minute.
I know. I'm proud of us.
We did so well. Great job.
I don't know. We got this little world war coming on. So let's we'll see y'all back here next week.
Yes. With that being said, please make sure you are if you're on YouTube, you need to comment, share, and subscribe. All of that. Subscribe for real, and share it and everything. We are on a bunch of social media platforms. We're on Twitter at HeadWrappOD. We're on Instagram at Headwraps and Lipsticks. Check out our Facebook page, Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast. Go to our website, www.headwrapsandlipsticks.com. Are we still doing shirts?
Yes, we do have a few left. Yes.
A few shirts with custom designs left. Slide into our DMs or our email, which we changed. It is now hosts at headwrapsandlipsticks.com. And no more Gmail, although shout out to Gmail gang all day. We love you.
We are professionals.
We're very much professionals. Yes.
Professionals.
Remember that if someone was like, oh, where can I listen to this podcast? You can say to them, where? Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. We're literally everywhere you want to be, like Visa.
I've been drinking, y'all.
It's
sorry.
okay.
Like,
We didn't have any new reviews, so of course you guys have disappointed me again this week. Thank you for that.
what's really good with y'all?
I don't like it.
It's Black History Month.
And
we better have at least 2 reviews by the end of Black History Month.
You only got a week left, so
yeah,
tighten up.
Yeah.
All right, sis. What's your joke?
Okay, I got a joke. I'm going back to the Bible.
Wow. All
right. Y'all remember this.
Joe's Joking Jokes.
Joe's Joking Jokes by Josiah Johnson. I love this little book. Okay. How does a joke get the door open?
It knocks.
Oh.
You mad?
Yeah, kind of.
You're looking for another one, aren't you?
Yes, I got another one.
Okay.
What did Thanos say when he lost?
What?
Oh, snap. Oh, that's funny.
Oh my God.
That was good.
Thank you guys
that
so
was
much
good.
for tuning into this week's episode. We'll see y'all next week. Peace out, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.